What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to REBEarth, the podcast created for athletes to help inspire and develop the mental warrior. See, this life is a journey, not a destination. It takes blood, sweat, and tears in this preparation. The battlefield is a gift and a curse. REBEarth, reap every benefit on earth. What is up? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the REBEarth podcast. We made it all the way to number 3. I'm super excited to share this message with you today. Hopefully you can take something from it. But before I get into the topic, I kind of want to share with you guys some of the stuff that I'm doing differently now. I used to train like your traditional athlete. I would sprint, I would, lift weights, but I didn't really do a lot of movement. So now my training has kind of shifted gears and now it's more creative. I'm doing more yoga, more parkour, more dance, and I can honestly say it's making me a better athlete. I think I'm taking care of myself a lot better now through these different practices. And that kind of brings me to what I want to talk to you about today, and that is taking care of your temple. What I'm going to be sharing with you today is actually an excerpt from a book I've been writing for a while and put down and picked back up and put down again, and I just feel like it's a good time to share some of this information. So without further ado, let's get into it. The temple. Now your temple is beautifully tailored specifically for you. This is your unique code of mind, body, and spirit. Each part needs its own care and attention. You have to be very deliberate about what and whom you allow into your temple. We know that some foods are good to us, but bad for us. Pizza, hot dogs, donuts. The same concept works with your temple. Some people may do something for us mentally, spiritually, or physically that feels good, but ultimately destroys us. Oftentimes, we recognize the harm they do, but we cling to the warmth of the instant gratification that fades quickly. In my life, I personally struggled with lust, not only in a sexual sense, but I strongly desired things I never took the time to love. I've stayed in relationships that were hindering me because of the physical connection. Paul says this type of sin is committed against your own temple. Every time you see something you like, you have a choice. Take time to learn and love it, or spend your time lusting after it, never actually obtaining it. I didn't realize I was tearing down my own temple. Here's a quote from a good friend of mine, Wade Ford, about the body. Our bodies are constantly healing themselves, yet we still die. The reason we die is because of sin. Sin is destructive and ultimately causes our death. It is the struggle between healing and the wages of sin that ages and wears on us until we slowly die. Wade Ford. Taking care of your temple is a 24/7 job. You must always guard what is allowed access into your temple. This includes media consumption. Your eyes and ears are the gates to access your soul, the most vulnerable part of your temple. The body can be greatly affected by what you see or hear. Conversations and even our own perceptions can affect our temples. How you perceive yourself dictates what you do and what you allow to be done with you. Take pride in your temple. When you invest in something, with everything you have, your first instinct is to protect it. Why don't we do this with our lives? Begin investing good, wholesome things into your life. You will naturally create a stronghold to protect your investment. Have you become satisfied with just being here? We have the mindset that as long as it drives, it's fine with me. This vehicle we've been given is our ride through life. Is barely driving good enough? I say no. God has called you to drive and operate in the very best. Why settle for the clunker? I'm not saying everyone should be a Ferrari F60, because everyone is blessed with different skills for different tasks. If your task is dump trucking, why not be the biggest, strongest, and most dependable dump truck there is? Take pride in who you are and what you're becoming. Be the best make and model of yourself. The biggest step in building and maintaining a good temple is discipline. Take charge of what you allow yourself to do and experience. Every day I make sure I'm pouring positive, life-bringing substance into my life. This helps me stay in line. It also aids in the discipline I seek. I take great joy in investing in myself as an athlete. Because of this, I chose to never drink or smoke. That will be detrimental to my temple and detrimental to my desired end goal. Let nothing enter that can't help you. Man, after rereading this, it really put some things back into perspective for me. How much is actually at risk? How much I have to protect my gift? I've had to sacrifice a lot to be in the positions I'm in and to be able to do the things I can do, but it's all because I've protected my temple up until this point. If at any point in time I just said, you know what, it's not worth me protecting anymore, it's not worth me investing anymore, then I stopped growing, I stopped developing, I stopped being the person that I said I wanted to be, the person that my brothers and sisters need me to be. And you have to fight every day to protect your temple. I leave you with this. The more we focus on things outside of our control, the less control we actually have. Be blessed. If you enjoyed this message, please share it with everyone you know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. See, this life is a journey, not a destination. It takes blood, sweat, and tears in this preparation. The battlefield is a gift and a curse. Rebirth, reap every benefit on earth. See, this life is a journey, not a destination. It takes blood, sweat, and tears in this preparation. The battlefield is a gift and a curse. Rebirth.